Hi, these are your September 2017 horoscopes with me, Lada from astrolada.com. I have great news for September after the craziness of all the eclipses in August and the tough times. But before I start, I want to let you know that big, huge shifts will be happening this autumn, because Jupiter and Saturn will be changing signs, and I'm making a webinar on Jupiter in Scorpio on the 30th of September, 10-15 days before Jupiter moves signs. Come and join me. It's going to be only $29. We're going to speak how Jupiter will personally impact you, because there will be a huge shift in your luck. Luck for everyone will change, where opportunities are coming in your life through, where things will blossom and happen easy in your life. When Jupiter changes signs, this is where all the luck and where the opportunities shift as well. So come and join me. It will be a 4-hour webinar, and you'll get the top information of how you can best benefit from this amazing transition that is happening. Taurus, September 2017. Well, Taurus, what can I say? Mercury is starting to move direct from after the first week of September. Mercury in your horoscope rules your money, the second house, and rules your love life, the fifth house, or your children. Fifth house is also children, or your creative projects of some sort. So if there were some delays or complications with creative projects, whether it's like making a website or something that you're creatively involved in, whether it's like painting something or whatever, you know, if there were some complications and delays, so if there were some complications in your resources, your money, second house, if there was some destabilization of your material financial situation, Mercury ruling the second house, of course, or there were some complications and problems with your children, maybe having to renegotiate the relationships with your children, or rules in the family, or their health even sometimes, because the fifth house is the house of Virgo, which is connected to health and your children. Or if there was some kind of a more tense situation with children or lovers, or people that you are dating, love relationships, while Mercury was retrograde, maybe having to say some unsaid things in regards to your loved one. If you felt some kind of dissatisfaction with your love life and you kind of escalated and you confronted your partner and saying like you need more romance, or I'm not feeling loved enough, or whatever, this is what Mercury retrograde can usually bring. Like I said, money, resources, and those fifth house matters. Then, or if you had to work extra hard on some creative projects while Mercury was retrograde and edit it and redo it, then when Mercury starts moving direct, all those issues start getting fixed, finding a resolution, becoming normal, normalizing. In extreme cases, if you had to release someone from your life, like a loved one or a boyfriend, girlfriend, because things were not going right and you could not renegotiate something more equal, if you could not find a remedy, then maybe you had to release someone from your life, but your life is coming back to normal when Mercury goes direct. Or if you renegotiated better relationships condition in your love life, then you'll feel that the relationships is much better now, or the relationships with your children, or the situation with finances. If you had to be more careful, rebudget, refinance, or change something financially, or if money slowed down somehow. When Mercury starts moving direct, all those things start becoming more predictable, more normal, and you can move ahead with your life in those areas. That's the good news. And let's see what else is happening. Not only that, but once Mercury moves direct from the 6th of September, then all the important planets that do important things in one's life, Venus, Mercury, Saturn, Mars, and Jupiter, the 5 traditional planets that go retrograde, and you can see them with the visible eye in the sky, they rule all the tangible material things in life. And for a very rare period, very rare coincidence that all 5 of those will be moving direct till December for almost 3 months. where for all the signs I've been saying that because it's so important. I get very excited when all planets will be moving direct because things go according to plan. We move ahead, we explore new territories. We don't have to go back, revise things, redo things over and over. They just move ahead smoothly. They just become, you know, predictable according to our expectations. There is this beautiful squirrel that's running ahead like crazy on the tree, so it reminded me of how it feels like when all the planets are moving direct, that it just feels like you're galloping ahead into your life, into new territories, into new unexplored territories, and you can do new projects, act on new things. And actually September will be a very inspiring month. Gradually, with the more you come into September, after the first 10 days, more and more planets are moving into your 5th house. And 5th house is a very inspirational position for any sign when it's activated by planets. 5th house rules sense of inner joy, having fun, enjoying yourself, letting your hair down, allowing your inner light to shine. Is the house of the sun, the 5th house. The sun is like to give, to be happy, to be childlike, to be joyous, to be creative and spontaneous. That's why it rules our romantic life, because when do we feel happiest and most joyful? When we're most giving, it's when we're in love. So there might be a strong activation of themes of falling in love for some of you. For maybe your love life increases, maybe having fun increases, maybe you're invited to more parties where you can express yourself better rather than be shy and retreating in the corner, where you can be center of attention and enjoy yourself more. Maybe you'd be much more, you'd have the opportunity to enjoy much more things that you find that give you a lot of sense of joy, that make you feel like a child, that your inner child is shining, you know, that are making you feel, that are making you, 5th house rules our creativity. So the Sun and Mars are the 2 planets of action, the 2 planets that make us take initiative. So that will be a fantastic time in September to take actions with creative projects. You know, creative projects doesn't have to be pottery making and singing only. It can be, if you have anything that you are not following other people's orders or other people's plans, anything that you create out of your own self, that you feel inspired towards, is creative. Like if you run your own business, 5th house is your house of, is the house of running your own business, because it gives you the creative ideas. Even if your business is accounting, the creative ideas, how to promote it, how to, you know, to make it more appealing, how to make it more helpful as well. So all those ideas, like you might feel like sparkling of ideas that is coming to you in September in regards to new creative things, in regards to that, makes you feel also more alive and more joyous. So as I said, have fun, enjoy yourself, go on dates when the 5th house is activated. Oh, do some sports that give you pleasure. I remember that when Mars transits my 5th house, which happens once every 2.5 years, I usually look only from the ascendant mostly, but that's the only times I really enjoy doing sports. Otherwise I do it because I have to do it. Because Mars is the planet of sport and physical activity, 5th house is something you enjoy. So if you start doing some sport now, you might actually, and that's starting from the 7th of September when Mars enters the 5th house to around the end of October, for almost a month and a half, this sport will stick. You might finally find something that you really enjoy doing physically, you know. And I know for Taurus, they're a bit more of a couch potato sometimes. They enjoy their chill time, you know, but we need to move, and that might be a fantastic time to incorporate some fun sport into your life as well. On the other side though, Mars in the 5th house can make you actively pursue romantic endeavors, actively pursue activities with your children. The only thing is that while Mars is in the 5th house, you might be having a bit too much kind of a arguments with children. But it's positive. It's not for a long time, you know. Mars is sending supportive aspect from the 5th house to Taurus, so it's something that it can just vex you for a little bit, but it makes you push forward and think of new activities with your children or new creative plans of some sort. Okay, so that's, you know, I think September will be very supportive. And actually Venus also enters your 5th house, so you'll really start enjoying yourself from the 21st of September till the 15th of October, while Venus is in your 5th house. And actually romantic matters of romantic nature will be strongest from the 21st of September till the 15th of October, and matters of enjoying pleasures will be strongest around that time, and creative expression. So new beginnings in a positive way, moving forward, feeling inspired, feeling excited, you know, lovely house being activated for you, Taurus. And yeah, so hope you enjoy this month. Thank you so much. Venus is first till the 21st of September is in your 4th house, so till then it's auspicious time for anything to do, like buying beautiful things, furniture for your home. 4th house is property, home, family, for improving relationships with your family, for improving for spending pleasant time at home with loved ones, cooking dinners or whatever. And then Venus moves into your 5th house, so you become more romantically inclined, more like having fun from 21st of September. So yes, and as I said, you'll be much more creative and sparkly this month. So thank you so much. Come and join me on the 7th of September on the webinar All About Chiron. We'll see what it means to have Chiron in the different houses, different aspects to personal planets, transits of Chiron. It shows where the big wound in your life is and how you can remedy this wound. And I'll be doing it with a PhD psychologist, one of the best psychologists in Bulgaria that I know, Dr. Diana Bakalova. She'll give us practical solutions to fixing to this wound that we have and how to heal others through this wound. That's the only way to fix that, to heal that wound, by helping others. So thank you so much, and I will see you next month.